It's Live with Kelly and Ryan. Today, host of The Daily Show, Emmy winner Trevor Noah. And from the Pitch Perfect films and the Broadway play Time of the Conways, Anna Kemp. Plus, we're sketching with the stars as we continue our birthday games week. All next on Live. And now, here are Kelly Ripa and Ryan Seacrest.
Good morning.
Welcome to the show, everybody.
We weren't quite sure if we walked out at the right time because Kelly's assistant, Lauren,
Had both of her hands up my dress.
I've never...
2 seconds before I turned the corner.
What was she adjusting?
So I think my microphone wire got stuck on my skirt and it made like a lump.
Right.
Like an additional lump. How you could see that lump over any of the other lumps is anybody's guess, but she saw a lump, so she went up under my skirt.
And I just saw these two hands pressed against her skirt. And I thought, that's how you get ready for the show.
And I was like, somebody get a picture of this because we need to show this on TV.
I think I saw a phone shooting it.
The magic of television.
It will exist somewhere. Good morning. How you doing?
Thank you for my banana bread. Now, I want to understand this.
Yes.
How did you have time to bake that?
Well, when I said we baked it last night, it wasn't me. It was Shayna the baker.
The royal way.
Yes, yeah. And the baker, Shayna, she said, we have all these extra bananas. I said, well, perfect. Let's make some banana bread, and we'll give it to Kelly, because it's food sabotage. We'll make her eat it. No.
Yeah, right. So Ryan said this morning, it's like waiting for me, and I go, oh, my gosh. I said, can we eat this? Because, you know, he and I are trying to, like, curb our carb and sugar intake. Can we eat this? And he goes, didn't you read the instructions?
I wrote them on a paper towel.
But I realized you meant ingredients.
Oh, did I say instructions?
You said instructions? I was like, there's instructions?
Well, you know, that's how I bake, with instructions. That's how I live my life.
It was the funniest thing ever. I was like, put in mouth and chew.
Just in my relationship, I just follow instructions.
Oh my God,
that's what I
that was really
it was flourless, and it was maple syrup for sweetening, and it was gluten-free, and so I don't know what's in it, but it's good banana bread.
It's magic banana bread. Magic. So it was like a nice thing to wake up to.
And last night you had, you were at some field.
I was at the field hockey game.
So I figured you'd be hungry this morning.
It went into overtime, you guys, and here's the thing about field hockey. I don't understand it.
Right.
So there's that. I don't necessarily care about it. If I'm being honest, I'm more of like, I like more of a sport like volleyball. Like the Gelman girls play volleyball. That's like exciting to me. That's that's exciting. And three, my daughter was benched, okay? So I basically am the mom shows up to watch other kids play. But the good news is my eyesight is so bad that I didn't know she was benched for the first half of the game. I didn't.
Good job, honey.
I was like, go Lola! And my girlfriend Claudia, who you know, Claudia goes, you know that's not Lola, right? I was like,
it makes a difference when you're there to support.
Let me get my glasses on.
But support, it's good to show up. My dad would come to my football practices sometimes when I was 2 on the sidelines, and it just made it different. I would see his Peugeot 505 STI in the parking lot, and the antenna would go down.
Were you wealthy?
The Peugeot?
I don't know what a Peugeot is, but it sounds like a fancy car.
It's been discontinued in America.
Oh. So yes,
it's a French car. It was a hand-me-down to him, and then it was actually my first car too. The Peugeot 505 STI with a sunroof. I'll never forget it.
I don't even know what that means, but it sounds amazing.
It was the color of your sweater.
Really?
Yes.
With or without hair? That's my chest hair.
My hair was this long. So yes, you were telling me that I was on my way back from another Idol audition, and Lionel Richie was watching the show yesterday. She's a massive Lionel Richie fan.
Did you hear that? Lionel Richie that she woke up before noon and watched the show.
He did. He was very happy to hear you were a fan. He was checking your work. He's like, was I really the first celebrity?
He was.
Yeah.
He was the first celebrity. I mean, it's like, you know how you never forget, like, your first whatever it is, whatever your first thing is? Like, I, like, marked him, like, this is my first celebrity sighting. Yeah.
So, and Katy Perry, she says hi. She was watching the show as well yesterday.
I sat next to her on my birthday 2 years ago at the Hollywood Bowl, and we saw Dolly Parton in concert.
Her eyes. I mean, let's just talk about them. They're so mesmerizing.
I mean, they're mesmerizing.
And you know, she's looking at the contestants auditioning.
Yeah.
But I asked her also, I said, okay, so you guys you live these rock star lives.
Yeah.
What's the schedule? I'm always interested in people's schedule.
Oh, yeah. I am too. I want to know about rock stars.
So, Katy said, you know, she performs. She's performing tomorrow night, and she performs. She said that after the show, she you know, decompresses, eats. I said, you eat after the show? She said, yeah, we're hungry after the show. I said, what time do you go to bed? She said, and this sounds so cool, 4 a.m. That's when she goes to bed, 4 a.m., and then gets up around 10.
10?
Right.
That sounds like heaven. Like, if I sleep on the weekends, if I sleep past 6:30, my kids will call 911. Because they assume it must be cardiac arrest. She doesn't sleep. Like, I don't...
Right.
But I would love to sleep in.
It would be, I think in our next lives, we're going to go to bed at 4 and get up at 11:30.
What time, guys, and again, don't all start yelling out times. I'm just going to give you like a poll. And not on a day like today, because I know you all woke up at 2 a.m. to be here. I know, I get it. On a normal day, who here sleeps past 10 a.m.? 0% of the people.
Nobody.
Zero. There are no rock stars in this audience.
But remember, they're working. They're working till late. And yesterday, I think she worked 24 hours, and she was on point. So I'm very excited for you to see what they're doing on the judges panel.
I've worked 24 hours, and sometimes it can be my best work. Sometimes it's also a disaster. But I have done that where it is... I mean, you have too, but it's blistering.
It just kicks in.
It's punishing. Yeah.
You can't do it on a regular
basis. So do you guys have to audition today? Because I never got my call back, so I wasn't sure. Like,
did you give us the right number?
I am pretty sure I did. I mean, I'm pretty sure.
Unfortunately, the auditions now move on to another city. So.
Oh, what city? Because I'm pretty sure I can get there.
I haven't looked at my schedel to see.
I have so many miles.
Just cash in your points to come to Nashville with us.
I have so many miles. I can be there. I can be there.
It was fun, though. It was fun.
I got to tell you, I'm so excited. It's like every day I'm like, I'm counting down. I really am counting down. It's such a big part of our lives in our household. That show, American Idol, is such a big part of our lives. It's all of our milestones. My son, when my kids were younger, I had a thing during the week, no television. No television. Because I just wanted them to, you know, focus on schoolwork and one of my kids has some learning issues, so instead of like making him feel punished, we just enacted like the same rules for everybody, right? So, but my older son comes in one day and he's got, for ethics class, he has to make an argument that is fair and ethical. Fair and ethical, because something can be fair but not ethical and ethical but not fair, I've learned. It's a very fancy. It's a very fancy school.
In our business, not familiar with that.
Yeah, right. I'm like, what do you mean?
Those two things?
Fair and ethical.
Look those
I only know about unethical and unfair.
Right.
But anyway, so he had to make this argument, and his argument was, I need to watch American Idol during the week so that I can socialize with my friends, because it is something the entire school is talking about, and I am left out of every conversation. And so we then allowed him. He won his argument, and he got to watch American Idol.
He makes a very good case.
He did. He made a great case. He made it such a compelling case. I was like, we are ruining his social life.
We can't do that. And now parents who say to their kids, you cannot watch TV, you know they can watch TV on their phones. So when they say,
back then, this is before that.
Yeah, this is before that. But now they can watch it all.
Yeah, I know. We used to have, who would come here from GQ? Was it David Ogden? No, who was our tech guy that would come here, and he's like, one day you'll be able to watch TV on your phones. And we were like,
Lance?
he's Oh, Lance. Was it Lance?
Lance, the tech guy from GQ?
Yeah.
No, Mashable.
Mashable.
Oh,
Mashable.
Yeah.
We have so many experts.
And Kelly showed me this morning you can actually take an emoji and make it the emoji rain. I had no idea that you can have, so you know when you have an emoji, it just shows up as a smiley? I clicked into her message this morning and smileys rained throughout my whole screen.
That's Lizzie Tish.
It's a special effect I didn't even know about.
Yeah.
Thank you for showing me how to do that.
Yeah, I can show you all. I'll show you all during commercial break. I'm not going to lie, it's pretty spectacular.
It's pretty special.
Every time I send it now, people are like, how did you do that? And I'm like,
my special effects department.
You poor dolts. You don't know anything about tech. Yeah, but Lizzie is my tech guru, so like if she does it, she can walk me through it. Whereas I had to come in and show you because I didn't even understand
yeah, you have to
how
do it physically.
Yeah, I have to physically.
Well, everyone in my life is going to be getting raining emojis now forever. Hey, I wanted to ask you, your skin always looks flawless, and it looks sun-kissed. And I know that over the summer you had a chance to get real sun.
Real sun.
Do you ever put on the, what do you call it, fake tan lotion?
I used to, but my husband he finds the scent so unsettling. And I'm gonna go out on a limb and say probably reminiscent of some ex-girlfriends. I'm just gonna go out on a limb. I'm just gonna say that he does not like this scent.
Right.
So I have not. I just turn to a shade of like yogurt, like a fine yogurt, and then what Michelle does is she just paints me. Because you can just see it right. Well, right now you can't because we're at the desk. But later on, I'll hold up my hands.
Does the light change as the show goes on? I didn't know.
See, no.
Is there a solstice happening?
See this desk?
Oh.
So if you guys,
well, there's magic lighting.
We have a desk that has lighting that allows us to look 10 to 15 years younger on TV.
Kelly, don't give away the secret.
No, people should know. People should know because I don't want them to. Because people are always like, "Oh, you look so young, and we're the same age." And I'm like, "Well, first of all, that's A, Botox. B, this desk."
Michelle,
it's making sense, though. It's making sense.
This desk is heaven's angel.
Because I walked into your place and thought it was Christmas lights. Now I realize this is everywhere.
No, this is everywhere in my house. If you come into my house, this is on every side. If you open the refrigerator,
Christmas lights.
10 to 15 years younger. And you also hear a choir of angels. Oh.
So I too agree. It does not smell great, and it stains the sheets. So you put this stuff on, you go to bed, you can't sleep for 2 or 3 nights on the pillowcase. It stains everything. Well, here is a fake tanning session gone wrong. She puts it all on, and she's feeling good about herself, and she says, you know what? I'm going to go to the gym, burn a few calories, puts on her athletic wear, and if you look carefully...
Adidas socks.
There's an Adidas logo embroidered on her leg because of the imprint of the logo. So you gotta let it sink in before you go out. Put clothes like that on.
My daughter went to this, she went to Meadows. It's like a big music concert that happens here in the city, and she somehow convinced me because of like a good grade or some, there was some like great thing that happened scholastically, and she goes, "Can I get a spray tan?" And I go, "Okay, I'll let you get it. You know what? Okay. All right, yes." So she gets a spray tan, and then she goes to field hockey practice, okay? So from the knee down, she is the color of me. And from the rest of her body, the knee up, she's the color of my husband. And she's like, "You have to do something." And I was like, okay, I'll put my bronzer on the lower half of your legs, right?
You're going to balance it out.
Right, I'm going to balance it out. I'm going to blend it. Well, even my darkest bronzer still looked a lot lighter than the upper quadrant of her. So I was like, just put on knee socks. That's what she did. She wore knee socks and her shorts. So I was like, you look really cute. It looks adorable.
She wants a tattoo, that's all I'm saying now.
I know.
It's not spray tan anymore, it's tattoos.
And it's weird because I have a tattoo, so
but therefore you have to let her get one if you have one.
No, but
Isn't that the rule?
I got it when I was like full grown up paying my own way in the universe. I was like, look, when you're off the petite, then you can go, you know, then go for it. I don't care, but right now, right?
I'm not getting involved in that conversation. I'm just telling you what intelligence I have.
All right, I already checked. I'm allowed to say that word on TV. I already checked.
His socks actually came down from his ankles
I know.
when you said that.
Medical anatomy term.
It is a medical anatomy term.
It's clinical.
It is clinical, but it's the truth also. And I dare say that as a person that has a tattoo, and I love my tattoo, I still hate my tattoo. You know what I mean? Your taste changes so much that even though I tattooed my family name on my wrist, I still hate my tattoo. I'm like, ugh. It's like wearing the same sweater for the rest of your life.
I don't get it. I don't, because I go to the gym every once in a while. I feel like I got a decent pump, and I say to Shayna, I should get a tattoo on my arm. And then she looks at my arm and says, look at your arm now. I said, you're right, not today.
You just get one that's,
it's just,
I got the nice idea. Get a tattoo that says decent pump.
mediocre pump.
Right?
Yeah, it would be big one day and then very small another.
Just think about it. Think about it.
All right.
We got a big show today. Trevor Noah is here.
He's fantastic. I love Trevor. We have Anna Camp here today, too.
And this is very exciting. We continue the birthday games when members of our studio audience who have birthdays today will compete in a special edition of Sketching with the Stars. Win some money.
Cash and prizes.
He said win some money.
Yeah, cash and prizes.
I do like this, like when you go, oh, that's like, you know, it's pretty expensive, right?
So we're going to try something. We're going to call people live. It's time for Call Me Live Travel Trivia. Please answer your phone.
I'm so close to getting it on camera.
I made it today.
You did?
There you go. I saved some. Kaya Crouch.
I can't get my streamer.
Hi, Kaya Crouch.
Hi.
From Greenville, South Carolina.
Yay. You know what? Kaya Crouch is a great name, right?
It is.
It's like you are ready. I feel like you're ready. At all
Ready. She's ready for life at all times. Well, welcome. Let's spin the wheel to see who we're calling live right now. It's all good for you. It's all good for. By the way, I think you got a streamer in my coffee.
Who is? Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. No,
I've got to learn to cover it.
It's fine. 5-second rule. 5-second rule.
You're packing quite a streamer there, Ripa.
Thanks for noticing.
Wow.
I've been working out.
Yeah.
Who is it?
Who is it we call? Karen. All right, we're calling Karen.
Right there.
Karen from Winter Springs, Florida. Should be our time zone. So maybe Karen's up watching the show right now live as we make the phone call. I'm vamping for the rings until...
I know, we haven't even gotten a ring yet.
A ring. I'll continue to talk, and it sounds like we may have dialed the wrong number because there's been no connection to the
How many
phone.
golden tickets did you hand out?
Lots of golden tickets yesterday.
Just lots?
I didn't see so many because I'm outside the door hugging grandparents.
Right.
Which is the best.
Any, like, really bad reactions? Anybody, like, devastated?
You know, there was not devastation. There was some disappointment. But
Right.
by the way, I still have not heard any ring. Are we walking the phone over to that?
Can we pick up the other can?
Hi, hello? Hello? Karen? Hello,
Karen?
Karen?
Are they claiming they're hearing this person?
They can hear us?
She's saying hello.
She's saying hello?
She's saying, oh, convince me.
If they could play it to the floor, we could hear it better. Karen?
See, now I know why Publishers Clearinghouse goes door to door. Makes a hell of a lot of sense.
That's what we should do.
Just go door to door.
That's a good point. You know what? You're always thinking.
Let's just send Art out on the streets.
Art, take your cell phone. We hit the Death Star. We hit the Death Star.
Are we calling Karen again?
Right?
It sounds like our own.
We just got a phone system here about a week ago.
Hello? Hello?
Hi, is Karen there?
Yeah, that's me.
Yeah, Karen, it's Ryan Seacrest and Kelly Ripa calling. You're on the air with us.
No way.
Way.
Oh, my God.
Karen. Oh, Karen, you are our kind of gal.
Oh, my God, you know what? I'm at work at, I'm a FedEx girl. I'm a courier.
Well, we know what you do when you're not currying.
Oh, okay. I can't see the picture that I posted.
Your body looks insanely fit, and you're holding a glass of wine, and I believe you're in a jacuzzi?
Oh, yes. Oh, my God. That's awesome.
Yeah.
So that's what's happening underneath your uniform, huh?
That is what's happening underneath my uniform.
Good for you. Good for you. I'm taking you off my prayer list.
Oh my gosh, this is too wild.
So we're gonna.
What's going on?
We're gonna spin the wheel right now to see what you're playing for. So stay with us. What do we have, Kel?
Great prize, the Fairmont Mayakoba Resort in Riviera Maya in Mexico, 7 days and 6 nights. It includes all meals and a private boat tour. You can put on that bathing suit and just go hog wild. This trip is provided in part by Hotels.com. It's prize valued at $7,500. You have 20 seconds and only one guest. Good luck.
Okay.
Make it easy.
Okay. We're gonna make it as easy as we can. On yesterday's show, right? We talked with Harrison.
Oh, yes.
Okay, we talked with Harrison Ford. How much per week? We did. But how much per week did Harrison say? Per week. Did he say he was paid when he was first under contract at a movie studio? How much per week?
Harrison Ford.
15 seconds.
Harrison Ford paid first movie. Tell me how much time I have.
10 seconds.
First movie contract.
How much was he paid?
Contract. First movie?
Yes.
Yeah, first one. How much was he paid?
$100,000.
No. It was $150 a week, unfortunately.
Oh, man. I didn't have that up and running. Oh, my God. Didn't have my internet up.
Are you actually in the truck or delivering now?
Are you?
I'm in the warehouse right now at FedEx. I was just working on some safety stuff.
Well, you could probably find your prize in the warehouse. We don't have to send it to you.
I know. FedEx it to me, please.
You're still going to get a great prize. You and a lucky member of our studio audience will each receive a $500 gift card from World Market.
I really wanted to go on a trip.
What's that?
I said I really want to use that bathing suit and I wanted to go on that trip.
You can pick out something from World Market and sit on it in your bathing suit. This is glass half full.
Glass half.
Glass half full. Karen,
oh my gosh.
Please pick a number between 1 and 235.
Let's see, my age, which is 52.
What's your age?
52.
52? Hang on. Time out. We called the wrong person. Is that really your picture of the
That is my picture.
5'2"?
Did you say 5'2"?
Yes, ma'am, 5'2". I got some good things going on.
Wow, we really need to take her off our prayer circle.
Well, congratulations. Thank you for coming on with us in the warehouse. Coming up next, Trevor Noah.
Still ahead on Live from Pitch Perfect, Anna Camp. We continue to give away cash and prizes in Live's birthday games. And coming up next, Trevor Noah.
Welcome back. This guy is keeping us up way past our bedtimes. Please welcome the host of The Daily Show, Trevor Noah. To the show.
Thank you for having me.
You look great.
Can I just say, you guys are amazing.
Thank you.
No, I mean, last time I came, you had just started, and then now you just like...
Were you Ryan's first guest?
Was
that possible?
Right up at the beginning.
Was I your first,
I can't remember last week's show.
I can't remember.
I can't remember yesterday.
I can't remember anything. But I want to tell you something before we begin your interview. At my son's school, they have been using pieces of you know, your political and environmental parts of your show as part of their lesson plan. So I want to thank you for that.
Wow,
You've been really terrific.
Thank you so much. Thank you. That's amazing.
So you do your talk show for us in English, but you speak how many different languages in total?
I speak 5 languages fluently, and then my 6th is German, which is flimsy.
No kidding.
Which is like the worst language to be flimsy in.
Right.
German. Everyone else is like, we understand. German's like, just don't bother. Yeah.
I'm always so fascinated by linguists because I'm still, you know, trying to master my native tongue. I still find it challenging. Am, is, are, was, were, being, been. I'm never sure where they go.
Right.
So, so when I find people that can speak multiple languages, such as yourself, I always want to know, like, which language to you is the most challenging besides German?
To learn?
Oh, to learn. That's tough. I would say Xhosa, my mother tongue, is the hardest. Yeah, Xhosa, because Xhosa. Because of all the bouncing in the mouth, there's all the clicks.
Yeah.
So Xhosa, and then you've got like that. So you've all, you know what I mean?
Can you say good morning in that?
Oh, there's no click in that. Molweni, that's all you say.
You picked the right word.
You can't start with a click in the morning. You start early. You start early.
So that was good morning.
Right. Yeah, Molweni.
Molweni.
Yeah.
You were taking Spanish class this morning, right?
No, my daughter had a Spanish test, so we were going over. We were going over. I was not taking Spanish. Do you speak Spanish?
No, I don't. No. Yo no habla.
Well, I mean...
Which is weird. That's the only phrase I know how to say, which is like the most wasteful phrase.
Right.
You never need to say in another language you don't speak the language. Just speak your language.
You could say, I don't speak it in English, people would understand.
Yeah, that'd be like, I assume this person speaks the language and not at all.
But you just went back to Africa to visit your mom, right?
I did, yeah.
And is she still in the same hometown where you grew up?
Well, my mom still lives in Johannesburg, and I go back. What was great is I go back to visit, and my mom, it's like she lives in like a little time capsule. So whenever I go home, I find her like raising chickens. And it's like the weirdest world, because she's like fully aware of the world, but she's like, no, I raise chickens. That's what I do. And she like names them, and she has like this giant chicken that looks like a little man in a suit.
No.
It's like the strangest, like it's a little bit creepy.
Yeah.
And she like speaks to the chicken, and the chicken like does this thing where, you know.
Chickens are kind of amazing, though. I mean, really.
They're creepy, though, sometimes.
I mean, I guess.
You describe the chickens we have on Hollywood Boulevard in Los Angeles. Just like that, life size.
And you kind of took on the express.
It's just, it's got that. I feel like she's used the chicken to replace me. There's a feeling I have. The chicken looked at me like, you know that I'm the new son. That's how the chicken looked at me.
You talked a lot about your mom in your book.
Right.
As well. I mean, she's very instrumental, obviously, in not only bringing you up, but your career, too, and your viewpoints.
Right.
Yeah, and Born to Crime is just becoming an audiobook, is that right?
It's really exciting. It's
fantastic.
One of the best.
Did you just release it?
Thank you very much. Yeah.
So great.
No, I mean, the book has been doing really well, but the audiobook has been one of the best-selling of all time, which has been really fun, because I recorded it myself, and you're always going like, is anyone going to listen to this? How does this work? But then a lot of people are like, oh, I don't like reading. I just like that you talk to me while I run somewhere, which is like a strange thing to hear from people, but you're like, thank you.
I get that. I mean, your voice is good, plus it's kind of like your mind can really go off and think about all the different things and imagine it and picture it.
I find it weird. I like reading, and then everyone has my voice in my head.
Yeah.
And then like to have somebody else's voice is a little creepy for me. If I was running, if I was like doing stuff in the world.
We'll come back with Trevor right after the break. Stay with us.
Still ahead on Live, Pitch Perfect star Anna Camp.
One of the stars of the Pitch Perfect series of films who's currently appearing on Broadway. Please welcome Anna Camp, everyone.
last month, you had a month of celebrations in your family.
Oh my gosh, yes. September is a huge, huge month. I just celebrated my 1-year anniversary.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Your wedding picture is, oh, there it is. Your wedding picture is so gorgeous.
Looks like out of a movie.
Yeah, it does. It looks like a film.
Thank you.
So
yeah,
pretty.
it was a beautiful, beautiful day. And then his birthday.
Do you remember it? You remember
You
it?
know what? We worked
Wait, you remember
really
the wedding?
hard.
Yeah, they say people forget their weddings.
Really? They do?
They say that. They do say that. Everyone told us that you're going to get separated and you're not going to see, you know, your husband for the whole time. But we worked really hard to stay together. So we remember everything.
It would turn me off if people were telling me I was getting separated at my wedding. It seems like the wrong word.
I mean, just like you have to both like,
be together.
you have to go visit your families and your
You'll
friends.
teach me this.
Well, I eloped, so I remember all 13 seconds of my wedding.
Nice.
Wait, so
They were beautiful, I'm sure.
what other celebrations though in September?
And then Skylar turned 30. He had his 30th birthday.
Oh my
the week
gosh.
after, yes.
Major.
And then a couple days later, I had my birthday.
Wow.
I'm a little older. I'm a little bit of a cougar, I guess.
Are you a cougar?
Yeah, just
Look
a
at you
couple
with
years.
pizza and cake. That was
Yes,
the...
pizza and cake. So literally, we have we had 3 cakes in our refrigerator. So if you like cut me open, I'm like frosting. Cake.
Heaven.
No, really, truly.
It's the best food group frosting.
Absolutely, but
It really
no more
is.
cake, I think, for the rest of the year for me.
So Pitch Perfect, it is the 3rd one, right?
It is.
And they're calling it Last Calls.
Last call, that's what they're saying.
Last call?
Last Call.
Last
So
call pictures.
I know, I'm so sad.
is that telling us it really is the last?
I don't want it to end. We all say that we could just be like really old and have walkers and sing a cappella when we're in our 70s. We would do Pitch Perfect at like 28. You know what I mean? If we wanted, if we could.
I bet it's not the last one. I bet it's
Listen,
not.
if 3 does well, there'll be a 4th.
I've gone to 3 share the final tours.
Oh, really? So you're always surprised.
Yeah.
It's just
so
not the final
I'm telling you, it's not the final.
Okay.
We're going to take a break. When we come back, we'll find out what celebrity Anna accidentally ran into on the subway. Hang tight, we're back.
Monday on Live, Carol Burnett.
Next Live, Patricia Heaton, Reba McEntire, Supernatural's Jensen Ackles, and Host Jet.
I thought before that maybe I was adopted because my sister, she's beautiful, she's tall, and I'm a model for Baby Gap. Welcome back. It's time to play the birthday games. Today we're playing Sketching with the Stars, birthday edition. Anna Camp is joining us. On Team Anna is Michael Sammons from Naples, Florida. He works in pharmaceutical sales and turns 56 years young today. Happy birthday. Playing on Kelly's
Pharmaceutical
team.
sales, you mean like Botox and stuff?
Flea and tick drugs.
Well, that's also very exciting.
Not what you were hoping for there.
No, I know.
On Team Kelly is Emma Gartenstein from Hewlett. She's a college freshman who turns 18 today. Happy birthday to you as well. Now, since Anna is our guest, her team will go first. You'll have 80 seconds on the clock, okay? One person draws while your partner guesses what you're drawing. After a correct answer, you switch with your partner and keep on going, okay? Whoever has the most wins.
Okay.
All right? Shall we start the clock? And by the way, you're going let me see the price. We're going for $500, a $500 appliance package right here for the winner. All right?
All right.
Set the clock.
Okay.
Ready, set, go. Go. Okay. The clock is ticking 75 seconds now. So you are guessing it, Michael.
Balloon. Birthday balloon.
Start guessing.
Birthday music. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. The song, singing happy birthday.
You must be warm.
Yeah. People singing happy birthday. A bunch of people. Friends singing happy birthday. Somebody in the audience singing happy birthday. An exploding birthday cake. I don't know. Okay, pass it.
Okay.
What was it?
Birthday party.
Birthday party. All right, next one. Here we go.
Got your hat and everything. Oh, God. I got it. Okay. Pizza. Dress. Pizza.
Dress. You got it. Dress.
Dress. Okay.
Great.
Go.
Okay. Oh, my God.
All right, what's the next?
We got one.
You've got one. All right, and you've got 15 seconds.
Birthday presents. A Oh, help me.
5 seconds.
Birthday X.
3, 2,
I have no idea.
What is it?
It's wrapping paper.
Wrapping paper.
All
right, okay. All right, so...
That's really hard.
It's hard.
And I'm not advocating for them. I'm just saying that's really hard.
Wrapping paper.
So, you've got to get more than one to win.
Don't
Team
worry
Kelly.
Do you want to go?
It's up.
Okay, fine.
80 seconds on the clock.
Pick from the top. Go.
And go. We're off. Okay.
Top. Okay.
Got to get more than one to win, Emma.
Got it.
Okay. See what you got.
Balloon.
Yes.
That's it. All right, good. Swap.
Wait, Kelly.
Kelly on fire with the balloon guess out of the gate.
Ready?
60 seconds.
Look at me. Look at me.
Wait.
She's very competitive, okay?
Candles.
Yes.
Okay.
I'll tell you what.
You know, if it's one thing every 18-year-old wants, everything an 18-year-old wants, it's a $500
Appliance package
from Breville.
You got it.
Wait, from where?
And we're going to give you $100 just for playing along. Happy birthday. We'll be right back.
And if you'd like to know more about anything you see on live, log on to our website at kellyandryan.com.
Welcome back to the inbox, and this is a public service announcement. This is from Lisa Anderson in Lynn, Massachusetts. This is mom's foot after a spray tan. Mom's foot.
Oh, my gosh. That looks like an injury.
Hey, that looks it looks like a pretty design. She did it on purpose.
This is from Jenny Blake, Atlanta, Georgia, hometown. Sister, what's up? My sister and I both had Peugeots as our first cars, too. I had the 504. My sister had the 505. Very few people ever heard of those cars. There it is, right there. I love that car, even though it smoked and sputtered and needed steering fluid every other day.
It smoked?
Yeah, that's a nice one. I
love it. I love that it smoked. It
smoked and sputtered.
Yes.
Oh, yes, it smoked. It drank.
It smoked. Ann Rock from White House Station, New Jersey said, I had gone to a new doctor at the end of the exam. She asked me if I had vitiligo. And I said, no, I just had a bad self-tanning experience.
This is from Carol, Montreal, Quebec, Canada. She says, could you please share Shayna's gluten-free banana bread recipe? It must be good.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Well, if you're watching, would you call us and let us know if you would come on and share, Shay? Come on. Maybe she come on and do it.
Can we have her on to cook it? That's a great idea.